I'm Laura Levinson. I'm here with.
Miss Sajus.
What was your greatest accomplishment in your career as a counselor?
So, my greatest accomplishment in my career as a counselor, I would say, is just seeing the growth in the students. So, sometimes you have a kid who may not be, have like the great experience as a freshman. They come in kind of like not really caring, failing things, or just not doing the best. And then once you see that growth and that change in them of starting to care about their future and having a plan, that's the greatest piece of it all.
Thank you. I'm here with.
Mrs. Moavro.
What is your greatest accomplishment in your career as a counselor?
Well, I like to think that I connect with students well, and one example was when I was a teacher, I had a student who needed to get dressed up for a basketball game and didn't have a shirt and tie, and I brought him to Lord & Taylor's so he can buy one, and he was always one of my favorite kids, and we just were connected, and I still keep in touch with him. He graduated in the mid-2000s, and I still talk to him, and I'm happy to know that I still have that connection with kids.
That's so great. Thank you. I'm here with.
Miss Ballantoni.
What is your greatest accomplishment in your career as a counselor?
I have many. I won a Spotlight Award a couple years ago, and I was voted the middle school liaison for the Connecticut School Counselor Association about 2 years ago. I had to switch to high school because obviously I'm here. But I like walking down the halls of the school here and seeing the kids that I had when they were in middle school and seeing how successful they are now, because it makes me feel like, well, I hope I had a hand in that.
Do you like middle school or high school better?
Both. I like that at middle school I got to spend a lot more time with kids than I do here. But here I like the maturity level of the kids, and I also like that there is 10 other counselors instead of just me and one other counselor.
Thank you. I'm here with.
Ms. Vasquez?
What is your greatest accomplishment in your career as a counselor?
So I think the greatest accomplishments are when the students have achievements. So I had one in particular that was completely off track from graduating, had the opportunity to go to day school and night school and do online classes, and the student was able to get himself back on track, even though he had various commitments at home, and he was able to graduate with his class.
Thank you. I'm here with.
Miss Ochoa.
What is your greatest accomplishment in your career as a counselor?
I think my greatest accomplishment has been creating relationships with students. After 15 years, I will run into students out in the community, and they remember me. They'll tell me how, I was there for them, to listen to them through their problems. So I think the relationships and them knowing that they had someone they can count on has been my greatest accomplishment.
Thank you.